Right then, guys, and I believe lady, because we've got Wendy in with us. Welcome to break 222. Pretty excited for this one. It, I don't think I've ever had as many people asking me during the course of this day when this break is going to be breaking. It's I think I, yeah, I think I have. I'm sure that I posted to say that we'd be breaking sort of around about 7:30. I think I posted that it would definitely be breaking today, and obviously posted that. That it would be. I normally try and go live between 7 and 8, but honestly, I've never had. There must be a hell of a lot of excitement going on around this break, and I suppose based upon how quickly it filled, I should have expected that. But yeah, lots and lots of. As I say, I always try and be live. Between 7 and 8, that's when we normally have my little boy down. So it's just one of those things. And literally, I'm sorry if I haven't got back to you over the last, I don't know, hour or so. It's the start of the bedtime ritual. So we've got like, bath and sort of like bedtime story and all that cracking off over the past like sort of 45 minutes to an hour. So I literally, obviously, during that time, I am in a black zone for looking at my phone and stuff like that. So apologies for that, but. Yeah, obviously lots of excitement going on with this one. We've got some comments. So yeah, uh, so yeah, we were out earlier today at a one of my wife's friends' son's first birthday parties. That seems to be the flavour of the month at the moment. So that was this morning. I didn't get to literally me and my wife, we're kind of like we're into like history and all that kind of stuff. We're quite like nationalists when it comes to like the monarchy and all that kind of stuff. Everybody's got their own opinion, obviously, but it's one of those things we've both been brought up on. So we were really excited for today, and then we went to this 1-year-old birthday party, which we were told was coronation themed because of the coronation. And because of the poor weather, it was all inside. But we missed all of it. So we've been watching it on iPlayer since we've got back home, which has been interesting. But it's not like there's any spoilers or anything like that. But we were so shocked. Like there's this big, must have been a 50-inch TV on the wall right next to where everybody was sitting and all the babies were playing, and it didn't even have the coronation on. Like all of the kids were dressed in little coronation outfits, and they were making little crowns and tiaras and all that kind of stuff, and literally it wasn't on the telly. So me and my wife were a little bit gutted. So it's one of those. But anyway, we're here to obviously break this Bowman Best University. I'm, as I say, looking forward to this. I've seen a few boxes of this opened. Stunning cards. Hopefully, it will pave the way for the future when Fanatics and Tops obviously take over the license, I think in 2025. That's if obviously they don't buy out Panini before that, which is very likely to happen. But yeah, here we go. The cards in here look really, really nice. Like the inserts are really well thought out and all the rest of it. Obviously, Bowman Best is normally a baseball product, so it's interesting to see what Fanatics / Tops are sort of obviously looking like they're going to be planning. It looks like they're going to obviously carry on with this kind of university sort of precursor to obviously like when they start doing obviously like the main sets like Topps Chrome and stuff like that, a bit like they're doing baseball. Be interesting to see if it pans out. Be interesting to see if it works with basketball as well when they get those licenses. But yeah, we're here anyway, and this product obviously seems to be exceptionally popular. As I say, I never expected to. This is the first break that I think we've sold out within like I think it sold out in about 5-6 hours of us posting, but most of the spots, I think all but 3 or 4, were sold out in the first hour. So that was insane. And yeah, obviously in here, really interesting checklist. Very difficult to decide how to break it because half of the checklist, the players in here haven't been drafted yet this year because they're only like in their sophomore year or whatever. Whereas the other half have been drafted in the 2023 draft. So, like, obviously, the two big chases in this is obviously Bryce Young, who has got like just the one base card, but he's in all the insert and all the autograph sets, and obviously he's the big money. So far, obviously, you've got CJ Stroud, who's in here as well. He's the same. He's in a lot of the insert sets and obviously autographs and base cards and parallels. Then you've got like most of the top, I think the top 10 quarterbacks are all in this. So we'll expect to see them. So like Will Levis is in here. Things like Aidan O'Connell, I think, who was drafted to the Raiders, is on the checklist. What's his name? There's quite a few different ones here and there. I can't remember all of their names, but they'll all come out of hopefully over these 2 boxes. But yeah, it was really difficult to obviously break up the spots because I know Paul John Wheelhouse, I think he got the two of the out of the all of the 22 spots. I think only 2 or 3 had only like one card or one player on the checklist, if that makes sense, across obviously the multiple things. So they were like they would have been like your £4 or £5 teams if we would have done it as a random teams, if you like. And just sod's law. Gutted for obviously John to sort of end up with the the one player spots, but it does happen. The average, I think, was around about 4, just over like about 4.4 cards per letter. So I think it was like over 70% of the letters had 4 or 3 or more cards. So it was sort of like that's why I just kept it at the 22 spots, because I didn't want to start combining spots just in case then obviously every spot that I combined effectively would add like another £1.50 roughly to the spot cost. So it's one of those difficult ones, but yeah, definitely a difficult one to break. This is I'm wondering whether we'll actually we might break another box of this. I think we've got 3 left, I think, or 2 left now. So I'll speak to John because we've only found out in the last day or so. We were expecting Optic to arrive probably towards the end of this week, but that's been pushed to the end of May now, and I'm not even too sure what's due now during May. I have a feeling Encased might be due before the end of May now, but that'll be like the next product, and that's obviously quite a high-end one. So we're going to have to think what we do. What it does do is it opens up this next week that we're going to be able to do some different product breaks or different sports breaks. So we will probably do at least one more football break, either Bowman Best, or we might do like another Contenders Optic or something like that. But we have got obviously Bowman baseball to break, so we're going to do that. I'm going to do that as my next break, and then we've also got a Donruss, the new Donruss Soccer or the Donruss FIFA Soccer that came out a few weeks ago. Been meaning to break that, so that's like a 32 team product. I think we can break it at around about £7.50, £8 a team on a random teams for that. So keep your eyes open for that over this next week. But yeah, certainly like brand new football product. There's nothing I think now due this week. It'll be the following week, and I have a feeling it might be encased or something like that, But I'll keep the group updated. But it certainly looks like Panini's products have all slipped by a few weeks. So we'll see. It just means that June is going to be very, very busy. And we're going to see some overlap, I think, with the 2023 collegiate products as well, because we got some allocations through of Chronicles draft picks last week. Finally, we've qualified for collegiate sort of allocation, so that's pretty good. And I think they're due to start coming out as soon as like July, which I think is a few months sooner than last year, which is good. So it means that we'll have like actually draft pick stuff before the start of the season at least. Obviously licensed through Panini, so that's not too bad at all. We've got 13 people watching now, so what I will do is I'll do a quick run through of the letters. I'll make sure. I don't think anybody ended up trading. As I say, it's a difficult one to trade the letters. But as I say, I think out of all of the letters as well, I think 75% of them have got like a quarterback attributed to them. So that's not bad. But yeah, it looks like, as I say, some of the people who have got the one, like I think Dan Marsh has got like 8 different players. He's obviously spoke to John Wheelhouse, and we'll probably sort him out for any of that. I think that's probably the best way to do this. But in terms of what letters have ended up with who, I'm not aware of any trades. So let's have a look. So we've got Gary Lelliott in spot 1 with the letter O. We've got Matthew Jones with the letter Y. So he's going to be the one gunning for Bryce Young. As I say, it's quite a good spot because you've got Bryce Young's in all of the autograph sets. He's in all of the insert sets as well. So it's one of those ones where it's a tricky one because he's Y. Bryce Young is the only player for Y, so we've got to hope for Matthew's sake that we get some Bryce Young. We got Will Marshall. We've got Daniel Marsh with W. We've got Dave Kirkwood with the letter R. We've got Sam Spriggs with N. We've got Daryl Smith with D. We've got Kev Holcomb with G. We've got John Wheelhouse with V. Jamie Coots with F. We've got Nathan Jones with S. Terry Kelly with H, Lee Roberts with U, Daryl Smith with K. We've got Dan Marsh with E. We've got Wendy Chandler with L. So obviously Will Levis comes to mind there. Obviously we've got CJ Stroud as well with Nathan Jones with S as well there. Nick Smith A, John Wheelhouse P. We got Adam Freeman T, Wendley Chandler M, Dave Kirkwood B, and Chris Newbit C, and Christopher Barry Bartlett Leg with J. So, as I say, I've got no more randoms or anything to run with this, so we can get straight into breaking pretty much straight away. Right, guys, thanks again so much. I don't think we'll need spaces, so I'll move those out of the way. I think we can just pretty much, as I say, get straight into these. And hopefully that will be pretty good. All right, then, guys, as I say, as always, super good luck to everybody. Let's hope that these boxes turn good. We've been having a real good look at actually out of our recent Panini boxes. So as I say, the Topps boxes we obviously haven't opened. We don't open that many Topps boxes. We've obviously opened like some of the Champions League stuff over the last year or so. Obviously we've got the empty box, and we've got the 2 mini boxes. So obviously Champions League we do open, but we open obviously a little bit of Topps baseball, but in all honesty, we haven't been getting we don't get Topps allocation on most of the products, so it's hard to obviously make them good value when without the allocation. Obviously we don't get them. We have to pay market price for stuff, so it's always hard to sort of like make ends meet in that reality. But yeah, so these mini boxes we should have one autograph within each mini box. You can see I'm wearing a shirt as well with this break. That's how posh I am today, actually wearing a shirt. So there you go, guys. Empty pack. I think there should be 12 packs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, we've got 12 packs there for the first box. So good luck to everybody. I think I'm reasonably well versed in who I'm looking for, but we will see. But all I know is that these are very nice looking cards. Every pack should have a refractor or a parallel. So let's get started. Sounds like my little boy's having a nightmare of being put to sleep tonight. So apologies if you can hear him crying in the background. But yeah, we've been having issues ever since he's had this croup. So straight out the box, we've got a Trevor Etienne there for the Gators. We've got Henry Tutu. Got Jaden Reed. And then our refractor in this one for the Oklahoma Sooners is a Dylan Gabriel. So that's our first refractor, guys. Oh, and there we go. We've got another one. So a Blake Corum refractor there as well. So that's obviously an insert. That's an insert, isn't it? So I wonder if all the inserts have that sort of kind of like refractor kind of look to it. But I think that must be our actual sort of base refractor of Blake Corum. So I'll pop our refractors over here. Pop the inserts on the other side. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you, John? Saying there is that Etienne. There we go. Right then, empty pack, guys. So we got a Relique Brown on the base. Looks like we've got our first bit of colour in here. Looks like it might be blue. Justin Adamilola, Peyton Thorne, and then this blue refractor here. The base in our first pack, and that is a Henry Toto. And it is numbered 55 of 150. So there you go, going to the letter T. And then our refractor out of this one is KJ Jefferson. So he is a QB. I don't think he was drafted this time. I should have. I did a list and everything for this, but I've not brought it up with me so that I know who's with what team, who got drafted and who didn't. I did a whole list when I was looking at the checklist and forgot to print it out. So apologies for that. Empty pack, guys. So first off, we've got Eli Ricks and Akeem Dent, Damani Jackson, and then Fight Song. That's a QB one for the letter N of Bo Nix of that's the Oregon Ducks, isn't it? Bo Nix. Fight Song, pretty cool they are, but yeah, it looks like the inserts must all be on like that refractor kind of foil. And then we've got Mason Smith on the actual refractor. And you can always see, or they do make it. It's a bit like the Prism on Prism with Panini, when that, just to confirm that it is a parallel. They always put that prism thing on there. They do the same with tops, but obviously they call their silvers and stuff like that refractors. But there you go, guys. But yeah, so the fight song are quite a popular set because obviously they have the college's fight song in the like sort of text in the background. So it's a pretty cool set. Multi-pack. We've got a die cut in this one. I think I know which one it will be. So we got a JC Latham, a Jack Sawyer, and then die cut is I think is this one of your is this going to go to you, John? Joey Porter Jr. with P. I think you had P and V, so you've got this. I think they're pretty cool. This kind of like bandits, the bandits sort of subset, but it's like a pretty funky like die cut with like the burnt edges and stuff like that, like a wanted poster. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, cool insert there. Next up, we have got O'Connell, campus captain. So that is Aidan O'Connell. So he was drafted, I think, by the Raiders, wasn't he? But campus captain's there on the insert. And then our refractor on this is Dorian Thompson Robinson. Obviously, it'll go to the letter T, not the letter R. So it's always the way I've classed it was the first letter of the second name. So obviously Dorian Thompson Robinson, they're going to T on the refractor. Aidan O'Connell there, obviously going to the letter O. It does not sound like my little boy wants to go to bed tonight at all. So that's going to be fun. Tried to get him to go to sleep, as I say, between 7 and 8, and just recently he's really been fighting the sleep, and he hasn't had many naps. He hasn't had proper naps today either, so it's a real difficulty. Right then, so we've got a Daquan Finn. I think he's a QB, isn't he? For Toledo, I'm going to Q. We've got Mitchell Tinsley. Is that Penn State? And then a Jordan Addison. We've got another numbered card coming up. Oh, there you go. And that's our auto crept up on us there. Will Shipley for Clemson. And he's on a blue parallel there. So that is running back Will Shipley. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Joey Porter. Yeah, he was drafted to the Steelers, wasn't he? So that's pretty cool. But yeah, they are cool cards. They are definitely cool cards. But there you go, Will Shipley. That's our first auto. So congrats to the letter S. And then I think I saw somebody talk about this as well, Jordan Travis. I think I saw somebody said that they were collecting Jordan Travis. He's as I say, another QB. We got the refractor for him there. I think he was drafted, I think, wasn't he, Jordan Travis? So there you go. Empty pack. Yeah, I read that. I had a quick look at like the prospect list for the 2024 what's it, and I know because Clemson's QB's on the list as well, I think, isn't he, for next year as well. So pretty cool stuff. We got Ty Simpson. There we go. This was Stetson Bennett, so he's been drafted, hasn't he? He's a QB. Stetson Bennett from obviously Georgia. We got Tyler Van Dyke. That's Miami, isn't it? And then what's this? That's a nice insert there. Neon Neophytes. Eli Ricks. Not numbered. Not sure how rare they are. Eli Ricks for Alabama. That's pretty nice. And then you got a JJ McCarthy, another QB. So lots of QBs coming out, which is good news. And I say on the refractor as well. Neon Neophytes. Again. Yeah, it's a really exciting kind of exciting break, isn't it? Really, next year is going to be really good as well, from what I've seen, from what I've been reading. Just having a look at the so the Neon Neophytes. Campus Captains, Fight Song, Gunslingers and Bandits. There you go. So the Neon Neophytes are actually one in every 6 packs, so that's one per mini box. So pretty cool. I think there is like a case here. It's like 1 in 480 packs. I can't remember the name of it. Empty pack. Weird. It's weird, isn't it? I know there's a case. I know it's 1 in 480 packs, but I can't remember the name of the name of the subset. Anyway, that's my brain. Better with numbers than words, I think. So Cameron Ward, Sam Hartman. He's a QB. Nico Marshall, and then we've got a campus captain this time of Smith. It's got to be Sniff Jigba, isn't it? It's got to be on the insert there. Wide receiver. I think he was he the top drafted wide receiver? I want to think. And then we got Phil Jerkovich, another QB. For the letter J. Yeah, I thought he was. I know he's Ohio State. Yeah, so pretty cool. That's what I say. I'm like, it's always difficult, like trying to remember every single, like, because people will know who's gone to what team, and then when I'm doing a break like this, I'm trying to think where they were drafted, if they're any good, and then what team they went for. And I'm not too bad with the QBs because they're easier to keep track on, but stuff like the wide receivers, the other skill positions are always difficult. In defense, you've just got no chance. So Kool-Aid, serious? Is that his real name? Kool-Aid McKinstry? Oh my god, that's amazing. Imagine your mum and dad calling you Kool-Aid. It's got to be a nickname. Right then, Jaden Wally. There you go. And then we've got Cam Rising. I think he's due to go in next year's draft, isn't he? So Cam Rising there. And what we got? We got, again, another one for Georgia. Nolan Smith. That's a low numbered one. 19 of 25. Looks like it's on, I'd say that's orange. Nice card. Nice hit for the letter S. Malachi Moore on the refractor in this one. Nice. So I'm not doing too bad. What's this? Is that the third numbered card, fourth numbered card? Obviously, the auto was numbered, so that we're a little bit spoilt on that. Not bad. Not bad. So we're into the second empty pack. We're into the second box. So we've got Tyler Buchner, Tolia Tagovailoa was his QB for the Terrapins, and there we go. That's another. Is that our first sort of top QB sort of card? I think it is, isn't it? With the Will Levis for the L spot. Obviously, leaving Kentucky. What did he get? Drafted second pick in the second round, didn't they? And then we got Jordan Travis. I have a feeling that was another player that somebody was looking for. Jordan Travis on the fight song, so pretty cool. And then we got the Kenny McIntosh to round us off in that pack. Yeah, certainly getting a lot out of these boxes, which is really good. Really good value for like just under the £150 mark. Fight song. Will Levis, nice. So 3 packs left, guys. Empty pack. Got to get some more top loaders. So there we go. We've got Jaron Hall there. We've got a speckle refractor in this one. So he's QB on the H spot. We've got Trayshawn Holden. And then a nice sort of speckle refractor. Oh, that's come out of spot actually, isn't it, that one? So is this one going to be numbered? I think these were like 1 per box, these speckles. So Tayshawn Boot, yeah, not numbered. And not technically an SSP, but obviously slightly SP. I think these were 1 per box, these sort of speckled refractors. Tayshawn Boot. Not sure where he got drafted. Then we've got Bennett. Good old Stetson Bennett for the B spot. And then we got Nolan Smith. I think we had him. Yeah, we had it. He was our orange numbered, wasn't he? All right, just grab another pack of top loaders. I'll get another one out because I'll probably need it for the second box. All right. Yeah, definitely in for a long night. I think getting the little one down if he's not gone to sleep by now. It's not a good sign. He's been sound all day as well. He's had an absolutely cracking day. He's been playing, happy, smiling, had a happy time in the bath and everything, and he's just not going to sleep now by the sounds of it. We do think that he's teething that, so we think it looks like he's got his next 2 teeth are like literally about to pop through his gums, which sucks big time. We have given him his Calpol and things like that for whilst he's teething, but doesn't seem to be having much effect at the moment. Right, and so. So yeah, I think this will be our second auto in this one, guys. You can slightly tell because it's on a slightly thicker card stock. I don't know if you can tell. It's that second from back card. Yeah, it feels slightly bigger than the other ones as well. So Josh Downs, Jason Adamiola, Tavon Thomas, and auto. Is it our auto? Yeah. Is a Dallas Turner. Oops. For Alabama. So this one's not coloured or not numbered. So that's a base auto of Dallas Turner for Alabama. So obviously going to the T spot. And then we've got a Tanner Morgan, another QB, going to the M spot on the for the refractor. Dallas Turner. I'm trying to think, did he get drafted? Dallas Turner. Somebody will tell me. Somebody will tell me, I'm sure. Let's have a quick Google. Yes, that's still at Alabama. So it must be maybe due to be drafted next year, maybe. No Bryce Young so far. Empty pack. No sheet. CJ Stroud so far. What's the other one? Is it Will Anderson? Israel Abanikanda. Oh, there you go. That's the other. That's your other one, John. What's that? Zazavian Valade for the V spot. So at least you got the base there. Michael Mayer, and there we go for Neon Neophytes, one in every 3 packs or one every 6 packs. Tyler Van Dyke for Miami, another QB, and Marvin Mims on the refractor in that one. So that rounds off the first box. So we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. We could do with some of the drafted QBs coming in the second box, but we're not doing too bad. So there you go, the Neon Neophytes. Oops. Let's try and move these a little bit closer together. There we go. Right then, so on to the second box, guys. Good luck again. Two mini boxes. My little boy is still not sleeping. So again, apologies if you can hear him upset in the background. I can imagine my wife is absolutely going spare at the moment. I used to wait to break before we actually had we'd actually put him down, but to try and save 5 minutes, I come in once my wife's settling in. But that was a mistake tonight. So it's going to be a first. He normally sells quite well. If he's not settling now, it doesn't look like we're going to have a very good night. Rule of thumb is if he doesn't settle, empty pack, it either means that he's poorly, or he might be teething or something like that. So anyway, we'll get into these guys. Good luck again. So empty pack. Oh, This has got a really bendy card in there. But there you go, guys. So first out, we've got finally got a CJ Stroud. So nice one there for the S spot. We've got a Jabari Small. And it's a really bendy card, this is. So Bowman Masterpieces, guys. Don't know how rare that is. That's the bendy card. Bowman Masterpieces. Didn't obviously get one of those out of the first box, so that's obviously going to be a slightly rarer insert there. And there you go. Straight off the bat, that is our first Bryce Young card. So first pack, pretty good. Campus captain to Bryce Young. So we did get a CJ Stroud and a Bryce Young out the first pack there. So, but there we go. Graham Mertz. So that's what's that, QB for the Gators. Going to the M spot. There you go. Interesting pack there. So we've got Stetson Bennett, Bryce Young, and CJ Stroud, all out of that pack. Yeah, that card's super curved with the on the old chrome there. Bowman Masterpieces. I need to look that up because we didn't get one of those in the first box. Neophytes. Yeah, so there you go. So Bowman Masterpieces is 1 in every 18 packs. So yeah, so we should have expected to get like one of those at least. So fair play. Empty pack. Okay, we've got our Speckle early on in this one. So Dontavion Wicks for the W spot. Julian Fleming. Winston Wright. Oh, nice. So this one will be quite rare then. So for on the Bowman Masterpieces Speckle, it's not numbered, but it is going to the A spot of Jordan Addison, wide receiver. Yeah, it's a nice one on the Speckle. We'll see if we've got an odds pack odds on that one. And then I think this was the top running back who's drafted in the first round, I think. Bijan Robinson. I forget who he's gone to, but I think he was drafted relatively high up. That's not a bad one on the old refractor. But yeah, this that's a nice little bonus. Getting that Masterpieces Speckle. Let's see if we can decipher that. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, so the Speckle, I don't know if you can see it, guys. Bowman Masterpieces parallels. The Speckle is the most common parallel, but that's 1 in 192 packs. So that's pretty damn good. Obviously, I'm not sure who Jordan Addison is, or if he was drafted this year, or if he's a high prospect for next year, but probably a decent one. I'll have a quick look. If anyone wants to play. Yeah, so Jordan Addison was drafted for the Vikings. Looks like so he was. I thought that might be a pretty decent card, you know. Drafted by the Vikings, 23rd pick of round 1 this year, so not bad. I knew there'd have to be a Vikings fan in here. So nice one. Nice one. So Pat Garwo, Denzel Burke, Nick Singleton, and then we have a fight song of JJ McCarthy. And then there you go, you got Joey Porter Jr. Refractor this time. So not too bad. Not too bad. At least the P and the V singular players did hit. Okay, fight song. Empty pack. Jackson Dart. Ronnie Bell. And we have another Gunslingers insert. They must be the one per box. I know this is a Gunslinger's, not a Bandit. So this is a QB of Dylan Gabriel. So I don't think he was drafted. Then we've got Campus Captains of Josh Downs, wide receiver. And then our refractor in this one is Zach Evans. I often feel when I'm coming and doing these breaks, it's literally just sharing my woes of parenthood most of the time. Bouncing through illnesses or lack of sleep. Here we go. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys can sympathise. Empty pack, guys. So we've not had our auto out of this second box yet, or our first auto. We've got a Kayshawn Boot. Clayton Tune, he's a QB. Don't think Clayton Tune. I think he might have been drafted, quite a late draft, but I think he might have been drafted. We got a Jordan Battle. And here's our auto coming up, first auto. Jordan Battle there, and then our auto. It was always going to happen, wasn't it, John? Always going to happen. You're going to have a conversation with Mr. Marsh about this one, I feel, with Mr. Trevor Etienne. Lovely auto. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lovely one. And this should be numbered. I think it's on... I'm not sure if this is called the Lava or the Ray Wave. I don't know if you can see that sort of like almost wavy kind of look, but that's a beauty. And it is a beauty. 30 of 50. And you can even see where they've stacked the cards, because you got that would wipe off, I think. I won't do it, obviously, but that's obviously where they've stacked these cards on top of each other, and you've got a little bit of runoff on the ink. Nah, it's just a bog standard basic auto, mate. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's a beauty, that is. That's a nice signature as well. Let's hope he keeps that up when he's signing. But there you go, guys. That's a beauty. On the Neon Neophytes. Sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? That the Neophytes. That's a word that's not in my vocabulary, at least. But that's a beauty. So I think is that Mr. Marsh who's got that, Dan Marsh with E. Then we've got Will Rogers, another QB on the old refractor there, guys. Will Rogers. I think he's on the 2024 draft list from memory. I think he got drafted this time. Okay, empty pack, guys. Lovely boxes. I think you'll agree these cards are very, very nice. Really, really nice. Very, very enjoyable to look at and everything. They're lovely cards. So we've got Jameer Gibbs, Xavier Worthy. Oh, have we got a gold? Oh, this looks like a gold, guys. Oh, and that is a nice one. I think this looks gold to me. And it's a Bijan Robinson, so that is a nice one. Yeah, it is a gold. Topps golds are always numbered out of 50, so that's nice. So 8 of 50. Bijan Robinson, as I say, I'm sure he was the top drafted running back, I think. That is a lovely card there. You always have to love gold. A bit of gold. I know in Panini golds tend to be numbered out of 10, but I'll just check. Bijan Robinson, thank you very much. So he's with the Falcons. Yeah, and he was picked number 8. So round one, 8th pick. And then there we go, guys. Will Anderson. Now this is the one who I think was he pick number 3, and he went to the Texans. I think Will Anderson. I think I've got the right one. On the old neon neophyte, so a nice one there again. Another top pick on the inserts, and then we got a Nathaniel Dell on the refractor. I think box 2's winning, isn't it, guys? At the moment, definitely winning on the first box. So you've got A. I don't know actually. Off the top of my head. I'll have a quick look. So having a look, the letter A went to Nick Smith. Yeah, Will Anderson was the one who was picked 3rd overall. Empty pack, guys. Jaden Wally, Cam Rising, second time we've seen him. Tyler Buckner, and campus captain's insert there is Tyler Van Dyke on the campus captains, and then we've got Clayton Tune. I'm going to check on him as well because he was either on the 2024 list or he was drafted in as a late round pick this year. I'm not sure. Yeah, Nick Smith. Nick's pretty sound actually. He's as I say, I'm sure he'll be able to sort something out. You just never know who people collect though, do you? That's the problem. Especially now, obviously we're into, like the new season. Flipping heck, it's bloody stupid. And there we go, American football quarterback. So yeah, so he was a late round pick. So he has been drafted. He was picked 139th overall in round 5, guys. So I was right thinking that Clayton Tune got drafted. Decent. Just 4 packs left after this one, guys. Nearly done. Fun break. I think that's what I'll describe that as. A really enjoyable break. So Tualia Tagovailoa, another Will Levis base, a Jaron Hall base, and then for Old Miss, for the H spot, we've got a Walker Howard on like a green parallel. And it's numbered 74 of 99, guys. Don't think he was drafted, I'll be honest. And we've got Jordan Battle on the refractor. So nice one, guys. Another pack of top loaders, as I say, guys. We've been stacked on the old top loaders with this with these boxes. They're a lovely card. These really are nice cards, guys. I can't understate that enough. I know not many people in the UK will break them as well. So as I say, we might. I think I might speak to John and see, because if we've got optic delayed, see if we can. And with how popular this one proved, we'll maybe repeat this one and see. I'll see if John wants to do it. We will see. Empty pack. I think we might have an auto in here. Oh no, I don't think so. Sorry. Trayshawn Holden, Josh Downs, Jason Adami Milola, a Will Anderson fight song. So nice one. So second Will Anderson insert there. And then we've got a Jameer Gibbs refractor. There, guys. Tons of refractors, which is nice. I actually thought we'd only get one. I didn't know we'd be getting like an insert or a potential parallel every pack as well. So even better value than I actually thought. Brilliant. Very impressed with the product. As I say, if we can sort out distribution or getting hold of the top stuff through Fanatics or Top UK or however it's going to work for us in the UK, if they even want to sell product in the UK, I am hopeful in 2 years' time that we'll be able to carry on in a similar vein, but we'll have to keep our fingers crossed that it all works out. Tavion Thomas, Israel Abaninkanda. So is that a second speckle out of this box? So that's it is, isn't it? Because we got the masterpieces, so that was a bit of a bonus. But this is our base speckle. We've got a Winston Wright, and then behind that is it Travis? Tyler Buckner, QB Notre Dame, campus captains. Not sure if he got drafted as well. And then we've got a Xavier Worthy, who I think he was drafted potentially. He seems to ring a bell. And the old refractor. So, what did I say his name was? Tyler Buckner. Yeah, so he is still, by the looks of it, he's still he was not drafted. So still at Notre Dame. Got a campus captain, so he must be. He'll probably be one to hold on to for 2020 for next year's draft. We've got 2 packs left. We're still due one more auto. So hope it's a nice one. Winston Wright speckle. Nice. Okay, guys, here we go. Fingers crossed we're not going to the last pack. We're not sweating out the final auto. Yeah, I think this is the auto. Last but one card looks to be a fatty. So Zazavian Valade base, Michael Mayer, John Emery, now our auto, red helmet. That's not somebody who I'm familiar with. It's Tajon Henry. It's a base auto, so it looks like you must get a parallel auto and a base auto per box. And then we've got a Cameron Ward on the refractor. So yeah, it looks like our Trevor Etienne was our highlight auto out of this mini box. And then you've got a Tajon Henry. Doesn't ring any bells of being drafted. But at least we didn't get shorted any autos. That's always the main thing. Don't know why I was going to sleeve up that base. Anyway, last pack, guys. So thanks very much. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. As I say, do keep your eyes open. We might do another one of these, break another one of these now that Optic has slipped. So it'll either be probably towards the end of the week, maybe, or whenever John can do a break next week. But we got Keely Ringo, Trevor Etienne, Trevor Toto, and it looks like maybe a final numbered card. So Henry Toto, and then it's a Neon Neophytes Jameer Gibbs. It isn't numbered. It's just obviously the way that they've coloured it. But Jameer Gibbs on the Neon Neophytes, and then a Sam Hartman on the QB, and he definitely, I think, was on the 2024 list for potential QBs being drafted. So there we go. All right then, guys, that concludes all of the packs. I'll do a quick recap for y'all on all the bits that we've got at the back. I'll start with the refractors and then go through the inserts. But yeah, a lot of refractors here, guys. Sadly, no CJ Strouds and stuff like that on the refractors. We did get yeah, it was a good mix of cards though. Anyway, so Sam Hartman, Cameron Ward, Xavier Worthy, Jameer Gibbs, Jordan Battle, Clayton Tune, Nathaniel Dell, Will Rogers, Zach Evans, Joey Porter Jr., Bijan Robinson, Graham Mertz, Marvin Mims, Tanner Morgan, Speckle of Kayshawn Boot, Nolan Smith, Kenny McIntosh, Malachi Moore, Phil Jurchevek, JJ McCarthy, Jordan Travers, Dorian Thompson Robinson, Mason Smith, KJ Jefferson, and Blake Corum. I'll just start down here. So these were the Neon Neophytes. We got Jameer Gibbs, Will Anderson, Tyler Van Dyke, and Eli Ricks. These came out one per box. So we got a Gunslingers, Dylan Gabriel, and a Joey Porter Jr. Bandits. We got some fight songs. So we got a Will Anderson fight song, a JJ McCarthy, a Jordan Travis, and a Bo Nix. These were our Bowman masterpieces. As I say, we had one base, which was the Stetson Bennett Bowman masterpieces. As I say, obviously he was one of the, I think, the fourth or the fifth QB who was drafted out of this draft. Maybe the sixth, so he has been drafted. Bowman masterpieces, so they were 1 in 18 packs, so we were guaranteed we should have got one of those, but we ended up getting this speckle as well of Jordan Addison as well. So that's a pretty nice one, and obviously quite a rare hit. I think, what did I say, 192, one card in every 192 packs, so that was pretty decent. Campus captains, Tyler Buckner. Campus captains, Tyler Van Dyke. Campus captains, Josh Downs. Then we got the campus captains, Bryce Young. Stetson Bennett on the campus captains. What's that? Jackson Smith Jigba, I think, for the campus captains. Aidan O'Connell on campus captains, and Dylan Gabriel, sorry. There. These were our numbered cards, which are pretty decent. So Winston Wright on the speckle. Then we got a Walker Howard green, numbered out of 99. We got a Bijan Robinson gold, which is nice, numbered out of 50. We've got this nice orange Nolan Smith, numbered out of 25. Henry Toto, which is numbered out of 150 on the blue. Then our autos was we got a base Tajon Henry. Probably the best. We got a base Dallas Turner. And we've got a lovely Neon Neophytes parallel auto of Trevor Etienne, 30 of 50 on that auto. Lovely. And then a nice Will Shipley there, 70 of 150. So congrats on that one, guys. Really enjoyed that. As I say, obviously a real stack of like top-loaded stuff there. Obviously all the base will be soft sleeved as well. We do plan on having a shipping week this week, which will be around about Wednesday. So I'll aim to get this sorted in time for it for this to ship this week. Obviously, any of you guys approaching other people looking to buy cards that have came out in there, obviously, if you do, let me know. If anybody buys cards off anybody else, let me know so that I can obviously I'll try and get them sorted in the break so that you guys don't have to then end up posting stuff your end. But do let me know before Monday night, really, because that'll be the last chance that I'll get to sort these. All right, guys, thanks ever so much, and we'll see you again soon.